Today we're going over the 3 things to fix Lady Ballers. Number 1, I'd start off by removing journalist Glenn Wild. The reason being is that her character and lines only exist to kickstart the plot, and deliver political talking points in a way no one talks in real life. You can tell the actress was struggling to deliver such heavy-laden lines, specifically when she and Coach Rob talk about divorce. Instead of her spitting statistics about how his daughter would turn into her due to divorce, it would have been a better comedic moment for her to not realize her parents' divorce actually made her into this bitter person, all the while Coach Rob watches her ramble and puts the pieces together himself. Second, I'd make Coach Rob the mastermind of the movie, who he decides he is done losing and manipulates his former players into doing his bidding on the court for him. This gives Coach Rob the much-needed agency he lacked in the movie by making him struggle against his desire to win again at any cost, and the fact that he's hurting female sports as a whole, and eventually his players, of which begins to weigh on him heavily. Not only would this make his character more dynamic, but it cuts out the need for characters like Gwen Wild in the first place who instigate the plot for him, so she can then stand alone as a character, not as a plot device. Lastly, I'd focus on setting up the finale between the Lady Ballers and the new big buff black dudes team that they face. Too many jokes throughout the movie were tangential that took away from the main storyline. For instance, the creepy dude popping up saying, "How much?" was way overplayed. I'd trim off pieces like this in exchange to elevate a player on the opposing team earlier on in the movie. Make him the biggest, buffest, most masculine black dude on the team, and make it clear that he thinks the Lady Ballers are a farce, and maybe throw in a joke or two that he could do what they plan on doing better. Thus, in the final game, as the Lady Ballers are getting their butts kicked, the opposing team captain starts gloating about how the ladies of the Lady Ballers are getting their butts beat by real men. This opens the door to plenty of crude comedic dialogue, and more importantly, this grinds the game to a screeching halt. The crowd starts booing them, the refs are about to eject the new team on account of telling the truth, that they are men. Then this puts Coach Rob in a position that he must make his final decision. Let the opposing team take the fall, and he gets his win, or step up and acknowledge that this whole thing has been a giant con, and they all fell for it. There you go. 3 things to fix Lady Ballers.